I wouldn't be a good partner or mother, would I? What would Jackie do if I don't want kids out of my belly. But if I married someone with kids, how do you think I would be with those kids? You think I would turn the whole house into a pagan, like celebration every day of the year? What would Jackie do? Let's start with Christmas. First we want to start with Halloween. I would dig a hole in the yard, turn it into a pond for like goldfish or something, and then remove it and keep all the goldfish inside for the winter, But Michael Myers would be popping out of it. For all the kids to come and get candy apples. No, not candy apples, because they would not like me doing candy apples, would they? No. They think I'm stupid. Well, then, candy corn in a corner of a cob with, I'm gonna make our own candy. Yeah, we're making our own candy and putting a pumpkin, in the top of it. Pumpkin candy in the top of it, It's chewy. Yeah. Well, the parents can let them use that or not, right? It's up to the parents to decide if they want to eat it, but that's what we're doing. We're decorating spider web everywhere, all over the tree in the yard, or the bush in the yard. Oh yeah, well, and there's going to be a campfire with ghostly stick figure coming up all over them. And the kids aren't going trick-or-treating, they don't want the candy, but we don't want to give them all the candy. We'll have our own candy, and they'll be roasting, all the kids in the house will be dressed up and roasting the marshmallows over the fire. Well, they will be a party. All the kids just come over, right? Oh, well, we have lots of candy, why don't you just stay here for Halloween, right? Big ass fucking pumpkins that the kids are gonna bust up and we're gonna cook with them afterwards, Samhain, right? Yeah, we're gonna cook everything. This pumpkin seed made pumpkin pie out of it, right? Thanksgiving, pumpkin pie still. We had the pumpkins first, we smashed one early, right? Made from scratch. Or to beer can turkey on the barbecue. Well, Thanksgiving is in that, we're the last barbecue of the year with the corn and everything shot. What do you want to eat, right? Is this a family vegetarian? Well, then we're doing a vegetarian barbecue with every corn, every pepper, every shish kebab you can make with no meat. And I'm gonna barbecue tofu. I'm gonna barbecue, everything, right? Yeah, potato on a barbecue. Yeah, we're gonna make fake meat naked. Yeah, and for Christmas, well, we're gonna have a tree in every room. And there's going to be a little tree, no matter how many the kids are. And then a big tree for the two adults. We're going to do all over Wonderland. And I'm going to put a camera up outside. Make sure anyone steals the lights out of the snowman's eyeballs. I just go in the middle of the night, put them back, And I'll have lots of extras so they keep coming, taking them while I come and go and put them back, right? When sleeping. And are you getting up again to change the eyes in the snowman? Yeah, I am. I'm shoveling. I'm gonna shovel. If I live in an apartment, I shovel the whole parking lot, right? We live house was shoveled. My driveway, all the neighbors' driveway. I shovel the street on the whole way down every time the snow come, right? What do I know how to cook? I know how to cook everything. How did you like it? Okay, well I'm cooking it better than that, right? Once you have my sauce, you never go back with the sauce, right? Yeah. That's right. My sauce is the best, and they all know. He said, when I said with my rare steak, my beef tenderloin, and she said I couldn't cook rare. Well, that's just my liking, but if you don't like it, I wouldn't cook it like that for anyone else, because I know no one else is like that. I'm just saying, I like it like that, right? Yeah. And she said, well, your sauce is good. Yes, my sauce is good, isn't it? But it's not for you anymore. I'm throwing it all out, right? Because you wouldn't let me cook my steak. It's good for her. But I would cook it exactly how you want it done. Chicken. We're going beer can chicken, no, not just beer can chicken. We're cooking rotisserie chicken. Yeah, I know exactly what to do. We're buying a slow cooker. We're gonna have the best kitchen in the world. Well, you gotta have a job and I gotta have a job, right? Well, my job first is saving up for the house and everything we needed to make it the best house in the fucking world and buy all those things we need for every celebration. Easter, well, we're putting bunnies out. We're gonna I'm going to the supermarket and getting like 1 billion Cadbury cream eggs because we can afford it, right? We're gonna work with I'm not telling you how to make my money, but I'm gonna make my money. And we're gonna have painted Daffy Duck, Sylvester and Tweety, Roadrunner, all Coyote, all over the playthings in the backyard. And we're gonna have a shed for everything we need. We can even put a tiny house back there and rent out to some homeless family, you know. Maybe 3 ones. How many kids do they have? 1, 2, 3? We're putting 3 tiny houses in the backyard. One for a family with 1 kid, one for a family with 2 kids, one for yeah. Then we're gonna make money on because we're gonna have a big yard, right? We're gonna say, well, we're renting this out. You know, we have the property. We're gonna make it a permits, right? So we don't. We give people. There's not be rule. Well, we can't do that, you know. But we can have a tiny house in the backyard for, you know, when the kids are away and it's like a getaway, right? Like a vacation to the camping ground when we can't go camping. But we will go camping because we're going to have a car with a trailer on it, right? Yeah. And we're going to have a big legal campfire in the backyard with all the Porsche parts. I'm going to build the house. I'm going to build it up. We're not cooking meth, no. But if there's kids there, we're not cooking meth, right? You know, we're not doing it, not doing drugs. Well, weed, well, we can have a tiny house, we're gonna turn it into a greenhouse, right? Yeah, hydroponics outside. After that pond go over a year, we think, okay, well, the pond not really working, we're gonna turn it into a little garden bed. Well, I'm gonna leach the soil there and watch where the vegetable grow up, right? Yeah, you know what deleaching the soil, I mean the clay, when in there we record vegetables. Well, that's for flowers because that's on the ground and it's not good because we're gonna build a house, right? We got hydroponics to grow our own food, make it a little greenhouse in the back, greenhouse in the yard for growing our food, right? And the adults to weed. You know, the kids are going to be locked up, they can't get in there. Oh, no. We're not doing anything illegal with the kids, right? No. But the landlord says smoke inside if you're going to smoke, right? Yeah. Right, Mom? Because the landlord did tell me to smoke inside. But you say no, right? So I had a line sticked on me. Well, the line took my side. Yeah, I don't drink anymore. So there's gonna be no problems with all night, right? That was the alcohol. Yeah. So now about job. Yeah, well, I have a lot I can do. I can be an environmental engineer. You just heard all that about that. We could start like, maybe I'll take over my dad's businesses, right? Yeah, I know how to do that. Yeah. When he's retired, right? Because he's going to retire, maybe I can do that, right? If I talk to him and go to university, we'll move, right? Well, we won't go there, but we'll move maybe Ridgeway. And I can just drive to Port Colborne and, right? Landlord business and therapy, I'll continue that. But, because he's going to want this new change. Well, when that's retired, then that's retired. Who's going to take it over? Me, right? Yeah, I can. I got 75 in chemistry. Grade 12 university level. Yeah. So, that was. I actually got my privileges taken away during that, so I had to be, I did not tell her to give me an extension either because I didn't want to be a bitch about it and see how that goes, right? Because sometimes shit happens, right? But I don't think I should have asked her for an extension on the organic chemistry things, you know? Because then I had to self-up and she didn't mark my thermochemistry unit because I did it after the exam. Meanwhile, it wasn't even due till after the exam, but she didn't mark it anyways because I got everything on the exam right. And she's like, whatever, I'm not marking, I'll just give her 75 because she got late marks on those organic chemistry things. Yeah. I did them all. I did the entire unit one day, and then on my exam I got like 100% on, except one because it was my thing to put 1-4 toluene instead of P, right? I knew it though. See, I still know it. Yeah. I was being a joke. And she said, how do you not know the K? Well, ask my grade 11 teacher about that one. He'll say, what do you mean she didn't know the K? It was my thing, right? Well, how'd you get these answers if you didn't know the K? I don't know ketamine, right? This is a Catholic school. What are we talking about K's for, right? Just think about it. Well, okay, what's another holiday? Every holiday. So our solstice, we're gonna build Stonehenge in our damn backyard, for God's sake. I'm going to be the best step person in the whole world, yo, yeah. But if we don't have kids, even better, because then we'll do all that shit anyway. We just won't have little brats running around telling us that it's all nice and fun and whatever, you know. You think I'm dressed like Goku now, but I didn't even remember I said it stops when I get level 4 privileges to be a normal person and get a job. Because I'm not taking level 4 privileges. They want me to level 4 first to go to get a gym. Well, after a month of that, when they see I do that nice, then I get a job. Watch me do it. Watch me do it. I'm telling you. You don't think ZipRecruiter, I know how it works. Yeah, peace out.